Whoa, a little bit close there. All right, guys. So, as you would have seen, our ISO squat. Now, you'll see I've got the J hook set up to where I need it. Now, with Alpha Fit, and these are probably a little bit old, these safeties here, they have these different runs. A little bit of a pain, but not the end of the world. Obviously, depends on what you have access to. You can also have your pin along there. Now, checking your notes, it's going to depend how high we want this set up. Do we want to be working on your isometric higher in the squat? Do we want to be working on it lower in the squat? If it's higher in the squat, guys, then by all means, put your bar, if you've got these hooks here. If you obviously are working between a rig, won't work so much. But if you've got your hooks here, put your bar up on top, unrack it from there, and then move underneath to go into your hold. If, however, you're working between the rigs, then you're going to have to set up the J hooks like I did. Can be a little bit uncomfortable. If we want you down quite low as well, so J hooks, so your safety's coming down lower, then it may be beneficial to either have a spotter, or you can have a small box or something nearby which you can sit on. Get the bar up onto the shoulders, sit on that, come out of the bottom of the squat and go. Now, if you're fortunate enough to have your Ollie bars, but say for instance, there's 15 kilos there, so our dough bar being the female bar, which is 15 kilos, a little bit thinner. If they've got that there, that's fine. Obviously, in an ISO, you're not putting any weight on there because we're pushing up against something. Word of warning though, guys, some J hooks, now this is our J hook here where I originally had the bar sitting, not always beneficial to turn them upside down and move into that. Can be done, absolutely, but just be careful. If they're very loose, in the sense that they slide in and out very easy, can be dangerous if something flings up, but use your common sense, be smart. If you can use the J hooks, absolutely go for it. If it's a little bit sketchy, probably don't. Just a little bit of word to the wise there. But that's our ISO, guys, our isometric hold. Again, much like our deadlift that we went through, make sure 3 points of contact on the foot. Big toe, pinky toe, heel. We're right under that bar, so where the bar's position should be in line with mid-foot. So where your shoelaces are, that's where the bar should be. You shouldn't be too far back. You shouldn't be too far forward. We're pushing as hard as we can or sub-maximal up into that safety. Cool. So that's the ISO squat.